This one is called Your Love Confessions by Degenerocity.
On my community post, I asked for y'all love confessions, asking y'all to give me the craziest thing you or your friend have ever done to your boyfriend, girlfriend, or crush, because, well, I'm nosy and I got nothing else better to do. And cause sometimes some people land in unfortunate situations with their POI. Some of you just got tangled up into a crazy situation, and then some of y'all just have Riz on the negative. There's no other way of saying it. Not that I'm well, I am actually. But think of it as criticism. And I know I don't got the audience with the most game. I mean, you're watching me after all. I don't be playing all the time neither. Nigga, we know. Who said that? Which is why I'm the perfect person to give y'all love advice while responding to these confessions. I think we all know what we're about to get into. So let's just dive in. I'm from Trinidad. It's dangerous and hot. And a girl I really liked lived in a bad area and told me to come over and see her. So I went. And when I got there, I saw 4 men waiting outside.
Oh.
It's when I noticed. It was a honey trap. And when I was about to turn, I heard the girl call my name and said, it's okay, it's just family. But my common sense finally turned on, and I ran home. My bro, you were about to get jumped. That girl was most likely bait for those dudes to run your pockets, your social security, everything. Them dudes were gonna leave you butt booty naked with nothing but your shacks on, bro.
Yeah.
You made the right move. Unless those dudes were actually her family, then shoot, you missed out, bro. One time my friend asked out the school thought and she said yes. Skip to 3 miles later and I was at his place with a friend playing Warhammer 40K when there was a knock on the door and his mom answered it and it was the girlfriend. She looks up at her and said,
I just got tested and I have gonorrhea and I'm gonna pass it on to your son. Bye.
His mom was pissed. So she ran into his room, slams the door open and yells,
pack your little game away. You're getting tested for gonorrhea.
He looked up at us saying, I think you guys might want to pack away your armies and leave. So we quietly left. The next week at school, he came up to us saying, I got tested and it came back possible. That was 3 years.
Possible.
And we never looked at him the same after that. Possible. What the f does that mean? I'm assuming he meant positive. Word of advice, don't date the school thought. Or at least not for 3 months. Damn, he did that to himself. I used to stalk my crush's mom's Facebook account to get photos of her to screenshots. You see this, guys? People like this be the type to stalk their crush to find out the things they like to get closer and relate to them. Only to still get curved. You know who else?
Hi, Chaotic. Thank you for the lurkies. He hasn't uploaded in a while, sadly. Oh, that's really sad. It's really funny, honestly.
Okay, be doing this? Corporations. Did
Yeah.
you know data brokers be collecting your personal info on the apps you use?
Sponsor!
For those companies to send you ads dedicated to your own personal interest. Why do you think you keep getting Temu ads on IG recommending you something you searched for on Google yesterday? Sorry to say, but you've been compromised. That is why this video is sponsored by Incogni. Incogni helps you to remove any unwanted personal info of you online, protecting you from possible dangers of hackers, identity thieves, and like, check this out. My info was found on FloridaResidenceDirectory.com.
What the fuck?
I don't even live in Florida. What's it doing over there? They also found my info on PrivateNumberChecker.com. A website where you can type a phone number, and with just that, you can find out someone's name, address, relatives, and criminal background. So that's terrifying. But
what? That's a thing?
Incogni got my back, because they removed my data from those sites like that. And I barely had to do anything. After creating my account, all I had to do is enter any email address I used to surf the web, then Incogni does the rest for me. It was that easy. So unless you like people knowing the most private details about yourself, then I can't recommend anything better than this.
They do exist?
And you can go to Incogni.com/degenerocity and use my code to get an exclusive 60% off.
I repeat, go to Incogni.com. My code
60% off.
That's 10 more than 50. Click the link below and sign up for Incogni to take your personal data off the market. Thank you, Incogni, for sponsoring this video. And now let's return back to your wholesome confessions.
Okay.
I forgave my ex-girlfriend for smoking meth and getting it from a guy she met on Tinder. This was my first girlfriend, and I didn't really have boundaries. So when she told me she had Tinder to make friends, I thought not much of it. But
that's
thinking back
weird.
at it, what a fucking hoe!
No,
Anyways,
literally.
she called me.
No. This guy's right. This guy's right. Because like, if you're like, oh well, I'm just doing it to make friends, they're lying. They're lying. They're lying. Like, yeah, Tinder to make friends. Like, I can understand if it was like a meme thing. Like, I had a Tinder a long time ago. But I was like a child, like in high school, you know? And I literally put my anime husbando on there, and I put that on Tinder, and then someone sent me a message saying, oh, do you have any nudes? And I sent them a nude pic of the anime husbando. And they didn't message me back, so I'm like, maybe they knew I was a child, so I deleted my account.
One morning after smoking the Walter White a day prior, I was mad not mostly because she smoked the blue stuff, but because she didn't tell me she was meeting up with this dealer and met up in his car and he gave her cheap and free the F? The F indeed. Who's her dealer? I'm trying to find a new plug. Also would have been open to trying, especially at that time, but honestly, really glad she didn't tell me before smoking it. Psst. You missing out, bro. This stuff's so good. I haven't seen my family in 5 years. Anyways, we
I haven't seen my family in 5 years.
She blocked the dealer, or so she said. In the end, she left me for another guy. Man, I feel bad that was your first girlfriend, bro. And reading this story kind of made me realize something. I know this is not a popular opinion to have, or really that socially acceptable opinion to have, but I have to say this. I have to get this off my chest. You guys, I don't think meth is good for you. You take that back. Now calm down. You take that back. There's this girl I've been going out with for about 7 months, and things have been going great for a while. One day, granted out of the blue, she wanted to get down and dirty, but I didn't know if I was ready for that, and we were just in high school at the time. I asked my homie for help, and bro's first response was, where she live? I kid you not, my naive ass thought he was gonna smack a bitch, but I also ended up giving her address to him anyway. 2 hours after school ended, and I didn't get a response from both of them, so I got a bit worried. I ended up walking up to her house.
He fucked her.
Them both literally getting dirty in the bathroom. Dog, I got played so hard.
Ew.
I ended the relationship right then and there, and school's been real quiet until I graduated. My condolences go out to you, bro. You lost your homie and your girl all on the same day. You know, that must have been a very tough thing to go through. But the one thing I can't get out of my head is that you're just gonna let your homie go to your girl's house and smack her? That's what you guys got going on over there? Y'all just let your homie smack some sense into your girls? I'm on my way. I've been being gay for 2 years to get close to a girl, and it low-key worked. But the crazy thing is, once we were no longer together, I found out she was really the gay one. You see, I don't understand your plan here. You know, I don't understand the fake being gay plan. Because when you fake being gay to get close to a girl, when the time you want to confess, how you gonna go on about it? Like for 2 years, you've been best friends with this person, and then one day you guys have a conversation out of the blue, you say, yo, I got something to tell you. I'm not gay.
Not literally.
Can I fuck? You think she gonna be like, oh, woe's me. This pussy leaking. Nah, bro, she gonna think you weird, bro. She gonna think you weird. You're a weirdo. And you deserve that. Don't lie about stuff like that to get a girl, bro. You lie about your name, your job, your family, your social security, you know.
No, literally. Like, this is not only is this really bad because it takes away the woman's trust, this is really bad because it puts an image on people who are gay and everything, and they already deal with a bunch of, like, Happy Pride Month! People who are in the community deals with a bunch of bullshit already. Don't drag them in just because you want to get pussy. I'm sorry, no. Like, it doesn't work out that way. Sorry, nope. Lying doesn't help.
All that kind of stuff, but don't.
It also starts a relationship with a lie. It's all bad news. No, literally. It's literally bad. It's really weird.
Lie about your sexuality, bro. That's just a turnoff. I used to like this boy, but then somebody told me he didn't brush his teeth for like 4 years, and it made me disgusted. And when I took a good look, I saw his teeth was golden. Golden! I was disgusted. I threw up, and I never talked to him again. I just thought that was funny. Back when I used to live in New Jersey, I had a lot of friends. Many of them tried to hit on the same girl, and she wasn't interested in any of them. She was interested in me. However, my brain was like my nuts, small
Why? Please don't joke about that online. I don't want Twitch to say anything.
Insignificant. So I just thought she wanted to be friends. Thankfully, we did become friends. But after 5th grade, I had to move. And I've realized all of this recently. And I can promise you that love is a side quest keeping you away from the meaning of life. This man like 10 years old, and he already got life figured out more than half of y'all watching. My son, I'll tell you what the meaning of life really is.
It's okay, we already know where each other are.
Guacamole. Put guacamole on everything. Guacamole. One of my classmates in 11th grade had a crush on this girl from our class next door. Instead of going up to her, he turned her into an AI bot on one of those AI websites and got freaky with the bot so he could learn more about her and approach her in real life. It sounds like he don't even need the girl anymore. He made her. He made her in his image. He like Adam and Eve. But the classmate probably looked like he from Wall-E. So maybe not 1 and 1 the same. When I was in 9th grade, I was at this house with my crush and a bunch of her friends. And I ain't really know them that well at the time. We were just chilling in a room, listening to music and playing PlayStation. The thing is, you know, I had a crush on this girl. And I had it bad for her. So I waited for the right opportunity to tell her how I felt. I was freaking petrified, bro. I was shook and was scared of what she was gonna say. She smiled at me and I asked her if she had the same feelings for me. I mean, the least she can say is no. She told me she'll let me know later. That means no. So after about 2 hours of just talking, one of her friends came up to me and said that she wanted to meet me in the guest room. I followed bro into the room and she was there with another one of her friends. I remember her saying,
"You sure you like me? For real, or you just playing?"
Told her I had legit feelings for her. She held my hands and told me to close my eyes for a kiss. I was geeked at the time, so I didn't think much of it. So I closed my eyes and had my lips out for a kiss. I can already tell where this is gonna end, bro. This is gonna be a dog's booty hole in his face when he opens up his eyes, bro.
Oh no.
And I felt her lips touch mine. But I heard my crush and her friend laughing. So I opened up my eyes and I see the same dude who I followed there. I separated myself from bro and I dipped out of that room. Nobody in that room never told anyone. I think this is the only time this moment was told publicly to anyone. Nah, they're definitely laughing about that in their little friend groups. They just haven't spread it around the school. They're villains. Nah, monsters. I never talked to that girl or her friends again. Except that one guy I played with on our game. We still cool. Oh, word? You're a bigger man than me. Because if someone did something like that to me, it's gonna be on for life. I mean, I'm not gonna fight them or anything. That's
Wait, so the guy kissed him?
Silently in the corner waiting for their downfall. That's just as effective, trust me. But you said you're fine now, so I'm glad you moved on from that, bro. She was obviously not a good person for you. Her
it was?
Get with him. I had this female friend who was a friend of a few of my other buddies. Before I knew it, I had a Fortnite girlfriend. But here's your kicker. It turned out to be a guy? And I'm straight. So I didn't believe it. But all my buddies were telling me he was a guy. But it was a guy, alright. In conclusion, never trust anyone. What? Your Fortnite girlfriend was a dude? I'm shocked. Here's a word of advice.
Wow.
Dude. Don't trust no Fortnite girlfriends on the internet. They're all dudes. And worse yet, they're all grown men probably. You kids should stay far away from Fortnite. Cause I can
Yeah, you also shouldn't trust VTubers because I'm a guy too, actually. Like, I don't know if you guys know, actually, I have a giant pee-pee, actually. Can everyone do exclamation mark pee-pee in the chat real quick for me, actually? Yeah. Yeah. Don't trust me, I'm a grown man. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, a 10, a 7, a 6. Oh, we got some growers. A 20. What the hell? Sheesh.
can never win a game when y'all playing. Can y'all please get off? I'm just trying to enjoy my day after my
The beauty of being bi, I don't care what my idol has between their legs. I'm your idol? Wait! I'm your idol? Hi, Johnny! Oh my god. Oh, thank you for telling me to take my meds. I took them. I took them. Oh my god! Guys! Couple said I'm his idol. Guys, I'm so happy. I peaked. Graduating tomorrow now. I'm just kidding.
breaking sweaty 9 to 5. Did you know that YouTube is a harder job than being a doctor? I took a
That
course
is
in
true,
psychology,
actually.
became a psychic, and told numerous women that their boyfriends or husbands were either cheating, secretly gay, or both. Then I got to know them over the course of a few years, never telling any of them about the other women I was doing this with, just to make them feel more special. Only stopped because I woke up and got hit with gonorrhea, chlamydia, HPV, and herpes all at the same time. Karma didn't hit me, it clotheslined my dumb self. Well, alright then. So a guy at my school think he the hot stuff, but this dude looked like a dehydrated fish. He tried to pull, but he doesn't. So he wore the most expensive shit known to man to school. Watches, glasses, etc. Yet he still doesn't pull. Moral of the story, if you don't pull, accept it, little homie. When me and my friend were in middle school, we both had a crush on the same girl and tried to impress her in different ways. My friend kept asking her out, but she kept rejecting him. But when I asked her out, she said yes. Anyway, my friend found some way to get a girl on the internet and found something that told him to rub the pee of the person they love on their body. So to get this girl, my friend waited for my girlfriend at the time to go to the bathroom and pee. After she left the bathroom, we went in and took a small sample from each toilet water. He then went home and rubbed each toilet water sample on his neck. He went to school the next day and got made fun of for smelling like straight ass.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing, actually, to take your piss and put it on your fucking body? Ew. That is nasty. The fuck was he on a deer hunting webpage? He probably. Oh god, guys. Now, just desperate people are doing desperate things. Vaping is a thing, so people. Wait. What's vaping? What's vaping? What's vaping? Vaping is when you're having a smoking though. Wait. Is that what that is? Is literally just putting piss on your body? Oh. Ew. Nasty. Disgusting. Horrible. You added a peachy look? What do you mean you're gonna add it to the peachy look? Why do you want me to look at someone pissing on themselves? I don't know if I like my vocabulary being expanded like this. Well, I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, I find new ways to disappoint me every day. In my sophomore year of high school, I really fell for a girl. She was a senior and I was still a sophomore. We had great chemistry at first, at least up until the winter formals. I paid for our tickets and she just wanted to hang out with her friends. Immediately afterwards, she started dating a friend of mine and then dumped him for a guy she met online. I sat in the friend zone despite everyone's warning. I even went all the way to the beach to hang out with her on her birthday, even texting her frequently, trying to help her with her relationship problems. 6 months later, we wished each other a happy New Year's, and she unfriended me and blocked me out of the blue. I felt defeated, wondering what I did wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. She was never right for you in the first place. Some people just think about themselves without considering the feelings of the others around them. You are great, bro, and I hope you're doing better. Oh wait, there's more. Fast forward to
there's
now,
more.
turns out she's a drug addict and her family's crazy, so I dodged the bullet. Yeah! I confessed on FaceTime while all my family and friends was around me for my birthday. And not only did she say no, she started laughing. The whole thing was caught on my brother's phone, and who ended up posting it, and it went viral locally in our school. She posted a TikTok of her dancing on my grave after I was destroyed and got shat on. I'm in school with her, and she laughs every time she sees me. Man, I feel bad, bro. F that bitch and your brother, bro. If my brother did that
fuck
to
them.
me,
What the
he would
hell?
not be no brother of mine. I recommend fighting them both. Got too comfortable with Shawty and admitted I like Evangelion. Update. We're together. Congratulations! I got nothing. But I did have a crush that lasted 8 whole years in school. And if you ask me what did I do in that amount of time, I did absolutely nothing. Wow. Talking. I never confessed, and I wasted 8 years of my life doing absolutely nothing because I couldn't move on from my crush.
Wow.
Hey, but at least it's all good for me now. I got a new crush, and I'm more extroverted. Hell yeah. Y'all, please don't be like me. You know what would have been a better ending for your confession? if you actually said you had a girlfriend, but at least you moved on from it now. And hey,
Yeah.
you got a new crush. Let's go. We're gonna wait another 8 years.
Yay!
Let's make it a three-peat. This one is really embarrassing. So one of my closest friends is desperate to find a girlfriend because he's afraid of dying alone. So desperate that he declared to every single female friend he had, and even had the audacity to ask us if we have someone for him. He asked me about my younger sister, her also younger friends, my cousin, her friends, my own female friends, and my ex.
Ew.
His levels of desperation reached a point where he started texting any Instagram profile with a girl on the picture, and right when he thought he found the one, it turned out being a fake account directed by almost 30 guys from our school. He was about to buy them expensive things until one of the mods revealed him the truth, cause at that point, it was just sad. Not even
was just
funny to keep the
sad.
joke going. And you know what my friend responded to them with? He pulled the heart part 6 move saying, I already knew it was a fake account, but be very careful, guys. Someone could have fell for it. Yeah, we all tried to help him to calm down with this, but he won't quit. Now, only way is to make fun of his moves until he realizes how stupid he looks.
Well.
Brothers, don't be like him. Have some respect for yourself. Yeah, you said it best. So, I had a crush that was a bit weird. She constantly was abusive to her dog and in general treated her dog really poorly. Or
What
that's what
the
her friends
fuck?
told me. But I never did anything because I'm a dumbass. Anyways, one day I proposed to her, and she told me that if I wanted to be her boyfriend, I had to take the dog to a random place and abandon it. Turns out the dog was a gift from someone, but she never wanted a dog, so she tried to make me get rid of it. Anyways, I ended up leaving her because that was weird AF. I reported her to the
Take the
police,
dog
and her
with
got taken away from
you.
me. Good ending. Anyways, love from pain. With an S. That was the best ending that could have happened, bro. I love dogs so much, bro. And people that hurt them on purpose, I'm just like, why? These guys are only on this earth to love you. That's all they want. Besides chihuahuas, they always want problems.
Besides
You're
chihuahuas.
a great human, bro. You're one of the only confessions that I got that actually showed some humanity. Take this. I know somebody who made a list of all the girls in our school and ranked their smashability. He then went up to his crush who he ranked mythical smashability and asked her out with a note as proof of his love. Somehow, he got rejected. Do you have any advice for my broski on how he could not have fumbled the bag? Yo, your bro did nothing wrong. That girl was tripping. Girls usually love being ranked on their list.
I don't like
So,
being
he was
ranked.
weird for
What?
that. And he ranked her in mythical smashability? Somebody get Prince Charming over here because he got competition. Like if I was a girl and a random dude came up to me and said, hey, I'd rank you on the top of my list on who I'd smash. I'm gonna be like,
Oh my god. What do you want to name our kids? I'm under your spell.
yeah, that girl is tripping, bro. Nah, but for real, but you need better friends. Some girl asked my homie if he would eat literal shit.
Oh, he's
to
being
be with her.
sarcastic?
And
Oh,
do you know
okay.
what he said and did? Yes! Oh my god! After that, I never hung out with this man again. I saw him around town and shit like that, but never talked to him. That is actually so nasty, bro. A couple years later, my boy got into some heavy drugs and died.
Oh.
Moral of the story is stay strong, my brothers. Don't do stupid stuff for a girl.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
don't.
This one
don't
time
do
I was at a
stupid stuff. What
function,
the
I saw
hell?
this fine ass girl. Like she was fine. Seeing that she was wearing a flannel and short hair, I was like, hell yeah, she's
Hi, Slimer Gamer. Hello.
a lesbian. I've got a chance. We talked for a while and we ended up exchanging numbers. I looked down at the name she put on my phone and it was Mark. I was confused. Then looked at her again. Turns out it was a twink. I have never recovered since. Twinks, man. The
love
lesbian's natural
twinks.
enemy. They be tricking me too, bro. I fell for a girl I met during a trip to Greece and convinced my whole family to go there in the summer. But when I was there with her, I got scared, so I didn't do anything. I don't know how your dad is, but I imagine this TikTok is how he feels towards you.
Listen, son, how about those girls at your school? You like any of them? Or what? Oh, gosh, no. But we did learn about how female insects tend to colonize what about sports? Basketball, football, you want to play? But you know, the football was actually a Chinese competitive game that they cultivated.
My friend was really attracted to this one girl, and he just tried to hit on her like all day long until he walked up to her and asked. She looked at him in the eyes and told him to beat up her exes, and that being like 7 different boys. And you know what he did? He did it! What?
Oh!
Sound familiar. You're
What did
fresh
he
now,
do?
Pilgrim. All right, we getting close to the end. But instead of me reading one really long confession, I asked
Uh-huh.
some of y'all on Instagram to send me a few short confessions. So I'm gonna go
Okay.
through a few of my favorites. By the way, you don't have to follow me on Instagram. It's basically a burner account.
Hi.
If you want to follow my Twitter instead. I'm actually active over there. Gave her an autograph of a famous Latino singer, Maluma.
Ooh.
Man, if you don't take that shit, I kissed my crush in front of the entire class, then got suspended. Got her number,
Wow.
though. Knelt on one knee in front of the whole school. How romantic.
Cute.
She cheated 2 months later, damn.
What
I
the
put our
fuck?
faces in a baby generator to see what our kids would look like. I take pictures of my crushes and put their pictures all over the walls in my room. One day, my friend wants to
Ew.
reply to his crush from a post that she posts, and he just said, "Are you a nigga? Wait, the ladies don't like that?" I once saw my friend suck his girlfriend's toes on accident, and I don't have the courage to tell him. Go on. Tell him that you watched. I got my friends to jump me in front of her locker for sympathy points. She just see me as lame. Ugh. All my past girlfriends have all become addicted to drugs. Is it me? Yes. I took a girl to the movies once and did the shoulder thing. Then she I had to watch Gossip Girl. Nigga. Me too! And it was the new one! The new one! My boyfriend asked me to go on a 2-mans with his friend or he would break up with me, and I said yes. Nah, if this is real, you gotta break up with them right now, homie. Respect yourself, cause he clearly don't respect you. My
What the
homeboy fell
fuck?
in E-love with a Twitter girl and bought her a $250
This video is so entertaining
ring
to see.
only
It's
after
so
a few
funny.
DMs. My best friend got with my dad. I didn't know till I saw her
Ew.
at his funeral calling him my man. Drop their dandruff into each other's heads. You know they got lights, bro. They gotta spray their head with Raid every morning. I became gay for my ex because she be turning trans. Not real.
Psych!
She did it to break up with me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have took this to my grave. I'm not telling anybody this. And with the final confession, I wanted to do something nice. I want
Yeah.
to confess my love to Andrea. Please put this in the vid so I can tell her to watch it. No problem, bro. Andrea, if you're watching this, my man over here has something to say. He would really, really like for you to leave him alone. He says you reek. Those were your love confessions. Now, what did we learn today? Nothing? Cool. But for real,
Yeah, I
really
know-
love
I learned
reading y'all
nothing.
confessions and interacting with y'all like this. It's really, really fun. When it's not weird. Happy Pride Month for my gay homies. Happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month to my sad homies. I'm out. And in conclusion, I love you.
I love you. Thank you so much for sharing that. What the hecky?